There we go. Got Instagram working.
Huh?
Yeah, they all say streaming. Today I'm just gonna film like live all day, like not talking to the cameras or anything, but currently the cameras are going. We got one here, one over there. This one will this one we will like when I'm helping you guys with something, I'll like move it over so that see what we're doing. Nothing to it but to do it. She's bringing that other chair, right? Yeah. No stable removal. No, it's just full of crap. Do you think you could change this trash for me? Dump out the trash somewhere? Thanks. Trash bags? No. I have not seen any trash bags. I wasn't aware we used trash bags. You need any coffee or anything? Yeah? What are you taking at? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go. No, I had them empty out the trash because it was full.
It's in the bottom.
I'm gonna go grab a coffee, or do you want to go grab a coffee for me? Just grab a coffee and a couple of creamers. Last two what? Oh, those are mine. Those are the things. Thank you. Hmm.
Where did you guys stay last night?
We are staying at a hotel about like 8 miles away. I think it's like a Courtyard Marriott or something like that. It's not far. I wish I don't like choosing hotels nearby locations is difficult for me in areas where I don't know where like anything is. Even like looking at a map, I thought we were way closer. But there are like hotels right across the street.
Yeah, we stayed at a hotel for the price. I was really surprised. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. It was like all vintage inside, like the
Oh,
original
cute.
elevators and the, like mailboxes from like the 1920s.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Ours is nice hotels, just like plain sterile regular hotel though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's like a Target, like everything's across the street. So there's
okay.
like Target and restaurants and like Five Belows there, like all the convenience stuff. So it's good for the kid who doesn't really like being here. She's all right. She's just bored.
kids, like I would have to drag the two younger ones. I have this one picture of the two of them sitting on the curb. And it was like they're so excited to be here.
They'll appreciate it when they're older.
It's more like it's less. This is kind of far apart. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could just
So
be.
this fabric is really shredded.
This one is a little. I'm not sure. That one looks a little better. Sometimes these are helpful. Like that's, no, that might not be helpful.
Maybe scissors.
Yeah. Right.
I'll just test all of them.
Good idea.
How many people signed up for your class on Wednesday?
We just had 5. No, it's the lowest numbers that we've had, but I didn't really like advertise it a lot because after the last 2 shows, I was pretty sure I was just gonna like cancel all of them.
Oh, okay.
But then I signed a contract. They're like, well, actually, and I'm like,
Contract
son of a bitch,
minded.
son of a bitch.
I was watching a show, Amy Schumer. She got up on stage and she's like, "Thank you all for being here. I just want you all to know, like, I'm not feeling well." And she's like, "But I'm here," and so everybody claps. And she's like, "No, I'm contractually obligated.
I don't want to be here.
I'd rather be in bed."
I don't mind this so much. It's just like doing the same job in a different place. I like showing off my fabrics. Ooh, I got a ton of new fabrics last night. It's hard to see like what they are, but maybe it's on this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, close up for the next video. That's like cruel too.
So
It's
so
like an embroidered.
yeah.
This one is my favorite.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be hard
A
to
little fur.
sew. Is that gonna be hard to sew?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Ooh, that looks neat.
Yeah, there's some cuties in there.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't get a chance yet to try your suggestion to try to find that bird.
Mm-hmm.
Because ideally, I want the room's almost all green,
Mm-hmm.
so I want pink
Mm-hmm.
in there to like bright pink.
I bet that comes in different colors
That's what I'm
too.
hoping that it comes in.
My guess is that it does. It'll come in different colors.
My husband's colorblind. So great.
He has no idea. None whatsoever.
Here at a party. This was in Boston. I was going to paint the dining room like a sage green, I told him.
Mhm.
Then I went, I thought it was really beautiful pink. So I painted the whole room pink. And I was like, what do you think of the colors? Like, looks great. Great. We're at a party. And he's making fun of one of his friends for wearing your dining room's pink.
No.
That's green.
Oh no.
Comes in, it's like Julie.
Ratted you out.
Yeah, it's pink.
That's that your copy right over there. Hi there.
Give a card.
I have one of these. It's got my
And where are
website
you?
information. I'm based out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, but my
Okay.
classes are virtual too, so you can attend them over Zoom or you can attend them in person.
Did you teach the class on Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. It was fun. Are
Yeah.
you local to this area? Not that far from you. We do weekend retreats that include your stay, your meals, your materials, your project,
okay.
all that stuff, and you can bring a friend free. So,
Okay. I'll look on.
Started.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll look online. And get
Okay.
yeah. All
yeah,
right.
don't spend all your money on quilting fabric today. This is all $10 a yard.
Okay.
We gotta get rid of it.
All right. Thank you.
We'll see you later. Morning. Off to a slow start today.
Changes.
It is like
like
waves too. Like around lunchtime, it does the same. Like it'll hype up. They usually like ring a bell and like cheer and stuff when the doors open, so you know when it's like open. They haven't done that yet though. And then it'll just like slowly start trickling in, and then before you know it, it sounds like a beehive. It's like like everybody's making noise. And then it dies out around lunchtime again, and then builds back up after that. So are you gonna put the fabric on the back part of that for her? Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't sew. It's just basically like it's just a pillow. Thin pillow.
Yeah.
Stapled in.
So we will just have to do, we're gonna staple in a piece of fabric in the back that faces the outside.
Okay.
We have to put a barrier fabric under that because this fabric is see-through
Yes.
and you won't want to see the color of the foam.
Okay.
Then we're gonna just set the foam on top of that, staple batting down, and then staple fabric down to the
Okay.
top of that, and then the glue is gonna hold the welts around the edge.
Okay.
So that'll be the only thing you have to sew is the welt
Okay.
piping to it, and then the piping for the bottom too. You can still finish both these chairs today, for sure. We shouldn't get the staples out of that other one.
Super magnet. It just pulls.
Like an MRI for
Yeah.
upholstery. Yeah.
Yeah, just like pull.
I thought about that too. I was just like, I wonder if we put this near an MRI machine, if that would like, there's got to be some way like to innovate staple removal in this day and age, because no one's innovated it in like hundreds of years. It's still the same.
Understand about science.
Right.
Do you have any friends who are like radiologists? And you just be like, hey, can I borrow?
No. But we are in a college educated area and a lot of scientists.
Stamps that you have this idea.
I need
Stamps
someone to
would-
invent something.
Yeah.
So I did for the clinch it tool that holds in the springs. Did you guys see that? I think it was broken, but it broke at the last one of these in Florida, so you may not have. Anyways, it's kind of like a stapler that like attaches brackets to the jute webbing, so it attaches the springs to the jute webbing, but it like clamps it. But it's just like big, heavy tool, and you have to like push it. But all it really does is like push this bracket. It's just a pusher. It like pushes it. No need for a big heavy tool. Like it just like you could easily make it a pneumatic tool,
Right.
but just like
Like a staple.
hammered. Yeah.
But
Well, I have a exactly. I have a decorative nail head gun, which essentially just has a removable bit on the end that has a little hammer in it. So like when you connect it to air, it'll push that hammer just like it does in a staple gun, and it'll hammer the nail into the wood. It's the same concept. Like,
okay, yeah,
and it's a lighter tool. It would be way less expensive because it's like a $400 tool. They're made the same way today as they were 100 years ago. They have some online that are like converted to pneumatic, but it's just an even bigger, heavier tool because they just added parts to it. Yeah, doesn't make sense. All the brains in this world.
it's so much. I don't know how much of this is. How much of this is still being done by humans, or if it's done by.
It's all still done by humans. The patterns and stuff are sometimes cut out by computers because they have like CNC machines now you can do, but the physical work is still done by humans. Even like in mass production, it's yeah.
Somebody would be like, oh, I can have my humans go faster. Because if it's not like machines, then there's no incentive. But
Well, the people doing it are only putting it together. They're not taking it apart.
who's taking, oh,
We are.
nobody. Nobody.
Us suckers
I
are.
understand the problem now.
Yeah. They're not innovating because they don't have to. Good morning. Oh no, did they yell at you up there? No. Right. I'll give you 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count. Yeah. The whole yeah, it's the same crew pretty much. Every show.
It's Monday?
No. Tuesday. No, you weren't here with me Tuesday. Yeah, I was here Tuesday. Wednesday, yeah.
In our school, your daughter in.
My youngest is at Tappan, and my oldest graduates from Pioneer this year. So, in a couple of weeks.
One of my twins graduates college next weekend.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited because financially, completely, like he's pretty independent financially, but we still
Yeah.
help a little bit. It's amazing.
My oldest graduates next year with her. She's in an accelerated master's program, so she'll have her bachelor's and her master's at age 23. I'm so proud of her. I was 24 when I got pregnant with her. Or like when I had her. I'm just like, at your age, I was going to the bars and getting pregnant. You're doing great.
What's she getting her degree in?
Social work and criminal justice. So she's like minoring in criminal justice, majoring in social work, and her master's will be in social work. She wanted to be a lawyer, but in high school she didn't give a shit about her grades. She didn't care about anything. So she didn't decide what she wanted to do with her life until her senior year of high school, before she was getting like C's and D's and E's. And then in senior year, she's like, oh, I want to be a lawyer. So she got a 4.0 the whole year. She's got like a 3.9 in college. She's like she's on the dean's list every like every semester. It just clicked, and
The
then
one that's graduating from college, he was very mature off of high school.
yeah,
And the fact that he got to Michigan is a minor, not even a minor.
right.
He's a beautiful writer, and his testimonies were good. His
Yeah.
grades, and he took hard classes, but his grades were mediocre.
Yeah,
And it was just like, he just didn't care.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, my friends aren't doing this. My friends are doing that. It's like, I don't know what my friends are doing.
Yeah.
But
Maylee was always like, I just want to be a kid, Mom. Just let me be a kid. And I'm like, all right, be a kid. I don't care. And then it clicked. And then she was like, this is what I want to do. And she's very like confident and headstrong about it now. Whereas before she just like had no direction. And she didn't care to have a direction. She was just, and I didn't care if she had one. She lived with me for the rest of her life.
well, that was the other thing too. I was always like, my mom was always like, when you're 18, you're out.
Yeah.
So I always tried to be the other way. about,
Families,
like,
we're
you're always welcome. Like wherever I live, you can live. Like, I always
Yeah.
tried to, like, so I think I did too good a job.
Right. That's what it was like for me growing up too. Like when you're 18 years old, I was actually out at 16 years old. So that was my experience too. And my oldest is getting married this year, and she's very young and still in college. And I'm like, but I'm also like, when I got pregnant, it was, a surprise, and nobody was like celebrating it. Even when I got like announced we were getting married, everyone was kind of like I didn't have my shit together or whatever. I was like the only friend in the group that actually had my shit together. We just didn't know it yet. It hadn't panned out yet. But like no one celebrated those life moments with us. They were all just like, ooh, really? And I don't want that for my kids. So when my daughter's fiance took us out to lunch and asked for our hand, we were like, of course. And they're only a year younger than my husband was when we got married. Like I'm 4 years older than him, but so we've been together 20 years now. They'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine. If not, they'll be fine. Anyways.
It's just, he's a big soccer player.
Mhm.
And he was very, very good. So he just honestly thought, I could show him all the numbers and statistics, and he was going to be a pro soccer.
Yeah.
And I was like, so we care about grades, we care about his sort of, that was his life.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to go to Europe because he was getting these offers,
Yeah.
which everybody
No.
gets these offers.
Just like dangling something in front of
Yeah,
them.
it's like, just gonna get you over there. It's Canada. It's like they don't care
Yeah.
about you.
Right.
This is not viable. So luckily, at the last minute, he blinked and accepted. So okay.
That's good. That's good. Does he still play soccer though?
He does. He plays on the Michigan Club soccer
Oh,
team.
great.
Yeah, so
That's good.
it was perfect because
Good
it still
balance.
keeps him active. He has more energy than God intended.
Mhm.
Human to possess. He needs to run around.
Right. While he's got it.
Eating up.
I can hear it too. Can you hear?
Huh?
Like the underlying buzz.
We sound like bees.
That's what it sounds like to me. It's like especially when it gets going and there's more people here. It's just a hum, like the noise. Yeah.
They're really excited.
There.
Yesterday was a long day. So, just to recap,
Yeah.
I stapled the corners of the short sides.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we are
Good to go on here.
folding.
So this folds down the front, and you can put a staple there. That's going to protect you from cutting away too much, but keep your staple near the corner. And then you have to figure out where this fold needs to go. So you're just folding it over. It should come at a 90-degree angle, but you should also be getting rid of all the excess material here. Like if you don't have it folded enough, this is going to be looser here, and you're going to get wrinkles. So you want all that to go into here. But we're just like temporary stapling it in the corners right now, because when we work our way from the center out, you might have to take that staple out tighten it up a little bit.
I guess I just get confused on this fold.
Yes. So let's do this one together.
Okay.
So from the short side, let me get my camera first because I'm filming today. Oh.
You startled me. I thought you were a human who like leaped over. I was like, what are you doing?
No. Don't worry, it's a human leaping over the rope.
Face this way.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it on this. This cord was long enough. Just in case.
So you're donating these to well, now the little hair faded in.
Don't start filming.
Well, it's already filming.
Did you get that staples yesterday?
So all I did was detach because I was like, why carry all these chairs in?
Yeah,
I could just
you
attach
just need
them.
the seats.
But I
Yeah,
brought the other one that I had in my back seat so people could see what it looked
the
like.
before.
And now the after.
Smart, smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the short side, just the short sides, we're gonna take this and fold it to the top. Let's put a staple right there. Closer to the corner. There you go. Excellent. So now the top we need to stretch, like we're stretching this way and out this way. The fold we want to land like right on the corner. Sometimes if there's extra material, that fold will be too wide. It's going to come over. So you really need to roll it in. So here I just make sure I'm stretching it all the way away so there's no extra material. The fold goes around the corner right now, so I'll just roll it in and pull even more to get it where it needs to go. Now, the material that's underneath needs to be removed. So this you can come, essentially we're cutting down the fold and down that staple.
Okay.
That's it.
So if this was laying like this,
Then you cut up here, down that fold. But if you even start up here, where's your scissors?
I can grab it.
We're gonna need them. So it just needs to fold, so we can cut inside that fold first till we get down to that staple, and then we're just cutting to the other side of that staple. Now all of this has to like fold over and staple back here. So we also kind of want to get rid of the excess material that's on the back there too.
okay.
So we can cut it away from that. Like, oh, that's all going to get eventually cut off. So we can cut it away from that corner staple, get that folded under, and then I put a staple right across the fold right there in the corner.
Right now, do it?
Yeah?
Or start stapling?
No, right here. So we'll do all the corners first, and then we're going to work our way from the center out on the sides, finish those, and then we'll come back from the center out at the top and the bottom and do that. If there's any excess fabric, like if we're pulling this and we get over to here and there's a little loose fabric, we're going to take that out, fold the extra back under, and then go back there and put it back in. So you'll get all the four corners like this. So folding from the short side down, and then the long side gets the fold. Make sense? All right. Four corners, and then we'll finish wrapping it up. Are you ready yet?
No.
Not yet.
There's still, well, and this whole side needs to go. So, how flat does it need to be? Like, are these going to be?
We don't want any like fabric or anything sticking out because it'll be like a princess and the pea situation where it's like lumpy underneath.
Is these staples like right in the crevice?
Mm-hmm.
So trying to.
Oh, if it's in the crack, I would leave it. Maybe just try and pull out the fabric part of it. I wish I had acetone because acetone would eat up that glue and it would make it easier. I wouldn't have thought to have acetone here. Cross brought your hoses like around the back of the thing, and they're coming out here. It doesn't have to stay. This is so you guys can see it, but it can come around here now. It's less bulky, less trippy. But we are eventually, when we rebuild these, we have to rebuild them because they've just been demolished. Like, but he's gonna like put tubes that go up and come out so it hangs down this way. Wouldn't that be cool? Super duper cool.
Do you ever see like those? Seen them in like museum display cases, like if they just want to have like, but they'll have like rows and pull out.
Yes, I wanted to do that. Like at the studio, because before we removed the walls, we just had that back room and we could only fit like 3 racks in it this way. But we could fit tons of racks in there side by side. And I wanted to put them on wheels with just like a puller to like pull them out. Eventually, like, I'm going to have to do something like that. Like I like having furniture or fabric on display so you can see it. Because if we put it all away like that, you wouldn't even be able to tell there was fabric there. But I like the idea of being able to pull that out.
Side, it's like
Shows what the fabrics are. Yeah, like little windows or something. Yeah.
it wouldn't work so much with something like this.
I wonder if we did even like a digital photo frame. You could just like load you could load the swatches in there. I don't know. I also saw in Florida, we went to a fabric store and they had their fabric racks like on a hinge at the back. So they like turned like pages of a book. They were like bending, falling out of the ceiling, terrible like way it was constructed. But I wanted my shop to look like a tattoo shop for furniture. So like that would be a really cool like flash rack like experience, like picking the fabric off of it.
You know, I'm sure the upholstery place off Liberty, Rendell's.
Rendell's, yeah.
Yeah, they've got some.
They've got fabrics like that on a rack.
Yeah, so but they don't have any of their bolts out. I don't think.
No, they probably don't have bolts because they order their fabrics like directly from the manufacturer. That's what we have a lot of books too that we can order from. That's what they probably have, like for people to choose from.
Yeah.
They're not like a fabric store.
Right.
They should be though. We're losing money not being a fabric store. I got one of the fabrics that I got is like this one, like the shiny textured, but it's this color, which is really fun. Yeah. Yeah, these vinyls are great. They look amazing.
You said vinyl's hard to work with?
It can be hard to work with, but once you learn how to work with it, it's really, sometimes in some respects it's easier because it's stiff, and so it's kind of like working with paper and less like working with fabric, but it's also stiff. And if you need it to be stretchy and like soft,
So folding it is probably a pain.
folding it, hand sewing it is really hard to do. It's a real pain in the ass, but tufting is harder for sure. It's unless you get a real good stretchy one, then it's easier. Like stretchy fabrics are easier for tufting because makes it easier to get it in now. You could probably put buttons in this thing.
I asked her, she doesn't want buttons.
No.
That's the problem with it being her stuff.
Oh, right.
I just get like consulting advice.
Right. You just get to imagine the advice. Perfect. On that end. Nice job.
Stay down. Stay there.
So this goes down that way. That goes over that way. So your staple goes at the top here. Yeah, because that like is going to hold your fabric there for when you go to fold that down like that.
There.
Yeah.
or wrap it first?
Well, I wrap it down. You actually have like, you don't have a ton of material to like work with there, so it actually kind of does just fold on its own. Let me see this one. Is that
Well,
one doing that too?
I cut this.
Yeah, you can do this bottom one just like you did that. Just do that the same. There's not, like, the top has a little bit more fabric stretch than the bottom ones. There you go. Did you guys get a chance to walk around and look at stuff?
Last year.
No, I felt it. It's all a lot of the same stuff. Hi there. Welcome. It's all $10 a yard. Let me know if you see anything you like. I can bring it out for you so you can touch it. Short sides. Yeah. Still over there? Cutie. Bless you. Yeah.
Off.
Off the chair itself, yeah. Uh-oh. That's what it was doing before. Oh, I unplugged it yesterday.
Plug
I unplugged it for the sewing machine.
You hear it?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't heard it go off today.
Trip break.
That's what it was doing before. It just wouldn't. It's like an engine that didn't have enough gas. Like won't turn over. I call someone over here.
Tell you to turn everything on.
Should I shut my computer down? Do you think that's pulling more energy going live? The computer's still live.
Yeah, turning off electricity.
Oh. I can get this off for a little bit. We're gonna need that to fill up. We turn this back on for a second.
You worked on yesterday, right?
Yeah.